Cause I've seen this shit on you. I seen this shit on TikTok yet again. This nigga Reggie met Dammy and this shit went left. This shit went absolutely left. Chat told this nigga he was bugging. Yo, bro, like this shit crazy, bro. I actually want to see the details on this though. Really?
Because we spoke several times.
How we speak several times, I never learned your name, not one time.
That was an insecurity I had of mine coming up. And then, you know, niggas like that, they bring up shit and throw it in your face.
So Reggie has been recently under fire for how he's been acting on
what the fuck is this nigga Big Win wearing?
stream. The thing with Reggie is that his career is owed to Kai Cenat, and he himself knows this. He is very open about who his big brother is. He's the first person to gas up KC3. So when Reggie starts letting his ego get to him, you gotta ask, does he remember that he got put on? I'm not saying being put on is bad, but how can you have the ego when you ain't the one who did it? This is the switch up everyone talks about. You know,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. And I was seeing that somebody had made a video and it was like you could see like his community is not even like really like his community because of how they was reacting. And I still believe it's his community. Like let's keep it a buck. I still believe it's his community, but I just felt like they was just holding him accountable though. Like they still gonna fuck with him, they still gonna rock with him, but like they just holding him accountable.
When a nigga gets money and then he gets to finally cut his day ones off, that switch up. Reggie touched a little money and it went to his head, so let's talk about it.
Comment for the algorithm.
The situation starts with the Clover Boy house war, and what can I really say? I might have to make a video about how the streaming bubble is about to burst, because that's the type of gimmick that's oversaturating streaming right now. Not to mention, there's an actual war going on and these niggas are spamming war content gimmicks. But during the stream, Dammy was
I mean, that is, I feel like that's kind of a reach, bro. I feel like that's kind of a reach. It's like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Life is bad right now. I feel like it's not just me. I feel like for everybody, I'm not gonna speak for everybody, but for an average person, life is not that great right now, bro. We're in war right now. The most thing you would want to do is come home. Yo, bro, these niggas is blowing up the fucking house with a fucking fireworks, Nerf guns and shit. I don't think it was like, oh yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it just depends what angle you're looking at it. People that kind of take shit serious is gonna look at it like that, but like, I don't know.
Was in the house and Reggie decided to confront him in a very disrespectful way.
So how do I know you?
Because we spoke several times.
How we speak several times, I never learned your name, not one time. Just make it make sense, dude.
You never asked.
All it takes is for you to be like, yo, I'm this nigga, the conversation would have been over, game.
I thought you was just playing.
Nigga said shut the fuck up, bro.
Why would I be just playing?
I know how you are.
How you know how I am and I don't know who you are?
You be joking with a straight face. So I guess I'm just letting you do what you do.
Alright, bro. Alright. Whatever, gang.
It's not even that serious.
Nah, it's not. That's all you had to do.
So little man Reggie decides to.
He said, but this is my thing. How you gonna say it's not that serious, but you just keep responding over and over and over again? Like that's one thing. Like you know that person that be like, yeah, I don't care about the situation. Like say if it's an argument or something, they be like, yeah, I don't care no more. But they'll still keep egging it on. Like they still got something to say. Like if you don't care about it, you just leave it where it is. You don't know the nigga, you don't know the nigga. It is what it is. You heard? Somebody in that house knows that nigga. He would not be there for no reason. He would not be there. That's just a fact. He would not be there for no reason. If you don't know him, somebody else know him in the house.
Act like he doesn't.
Like everybody don't gotta be your friend. Everybody, you don't gotta know everybody in the spot. Y'all got a whole bunch of females in the spot that y'all do not know on a daily basis. You heard?
Like know who Dammy is.
Y'all got friends of friends of friends in the spot that y'all probably don't even know. You heard? That was probably even in that house.
This clip oozes ego, and it's really weird because I was hearing whispers that Dammy is known as a kind, chill guy. Reggie has low man syndrome, and because of that, the streets are saying that Reggie's only doing this to Dammy because he knows he isn't on that type of timing, and I think that's lame. But before all that, we got to talk about if Reggie knows who Dammy is or not, and he definitely does, and I can confidently say that because I'm someone who actually doesn't know who Dammy was. Or at least I didn't. But here's a photo of Reggie right by Dammy. Reggie knows who he is, and that clip is weird because why is he acting so confrontational about him being in his crib out of every nigga there? There's 100 niggas there. Why did he single out Dammy?
This situation was weird as fuck. Nah, facts. I ain't gonna lie. This situation was weird because it's just like, why do you even if, right? Like, say, I know they throw a whole bunch of parties. Niggas got Clover parties, all types of stuff. They sending out random invites. There's gonna be somebody in that house that you do not know. Why did it have to be Dammy for you to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And mind you,
I feel like with this situation, I feel like niggas kind of pick and chose. I feel like niggas pick and chose. I feel like if it was somebody else that was, I ain't gonna lie, didn't give off the demeanor that he does, he probably would have got a different reaction.
Reggie's big brother knows Dammy, but that's for later. And I'm really glad everyone else felt like Reggie was being weird because this clip got 13.2 million views and
Jesus Christ.
everyone was cooking him, because even if by some chance Reggie didn't know Dammy at all, he could have still just kindly asked for his name. And what's frying me is that this short man is so damn expressive, and I'm not even a toxic masculinity type of guy, but you know when
I ain't gonna lie, niggas was doing was kind of overexpressing. It's like, if that was like, think about it this way, if that was a conversation with somebody from like where we from, that situation would have went different. I feel like I said, bro, they pick and chose in that situation, like, and it went horribly left. Like, and the funny thing is that bro didn't even have to do anything to like make it go left. Like, the video got posted, 13.2 million, and everybody just on buddy ass. You heard? Shit crazy.
girls be saying a dude is doing too much, this is what they mean. This is a grown man doing way too much. And since we're on the topic of girls, something that had me messed up when it comes to Reggie is that there was a clip of him airing his shorty's insecurity out to embarrass her.
What about the hairs you got on your lip?
I been told you I had a wolf pussy on my. I don't give
Mr.
a fuck.
Mosby.
I don't give a. I don't give a.
Yo, what?
Yes, you don't.
Miss Woman.
Mr. Mosby.
Mr. Woman.
Okay.
Well, cause you need some more facial hair. That's okay, because I expressed to Reggie that was my, like, that was a what do you call it? That was an insecurity I had of mine coming up, and then niggas like that, they bring up and throw it in your face.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. But yo, you know what's so funny though? All jokes aside, it's just like I can't even tell when niggas is joking or not. And it's scary. Like, this probably was an off-camera conversation. That was just weird as hell. Me personally, I would have just sat there and looked at her like, wow, really? Really? I was just joking. You did that? No, I ain't gonna lie. But I can understand what she's talking about. Cause this could have been a private conversation, and he probably was just joking. I ain't gonna lie, it could have just been a misunderstanding. I don't know. But sometimes niggas do joke too much. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas do joke too much, bro. Niggas do joke too much.
Like that. But it's fine, because I'm okay with my wolf pussy on top of my lip.
She clocked him at the end, and this is where it goes from big ego to low vibrational for me. On some real shit. Taking someone's insecurity that they told you and putting them on blast for the internet in front of people is lame. And this is his girlfriend, apparently.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, and that's not like 500 people. That's like 5,000. You heard? I ain't gonna lie, that's not like 500 people, 100 people in that chat. It's like 3, 4, 5,000. You heard? I ain't gonna lie.
It's not funny. It's just so hurtful, bruh. Like, it's really hurtful, gang. She told him, and he knew that she was insecure about it, and yet he turned it into a clippable moment. He turned it into spectacle. She clocked him, though, and I'm happy she did. He also didn't say sorry in that clip, and that makes Reggie seem pretty childish, but I'm not surprised because he also doubled down.
The thing is though, yet again, if you would have said sorry in that clip, niggas probably wouldn't have believed that. I keep it a buck. Niggas would have still been like, yo, but this nigga's still weird, bro.
Somebody said you need to apologize to Dammy, bro. That's a grown ass man. I'm not apologizing to that nigga, bro. All he had to say was, yo, I'm with AMP. For me, I was just so confused. Just like, I seen him before, but I couldn't put the name on it. So it's like, do you belong here or do you not belong here?
So I feel like, all right, so when you say shit like that, it makes it feel like dead ass that you're just outing that you have an ego. Because you said, yo, I've seen him before, I just could not put a name on it. And now I'm thinking like, do you belong here? So the nigga was supposed to come up to you, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like you the center of attention, I'm supposed to come up to you, yeah, bro, I'm a YouTuber, da-da-da-da. The fuck? No, nigga. Shit mutual, bro. If we talk, we talk. If we don't, we don't. Just that, nigga. What the fuck? I'm in a house that you share with other people that have friends. It's not like, oh yeah, everybody else's friends is your friends, gang. That's not. I don't think that's how it ever worked. You heard?
Do you belong here or do you not belong here? Then it's like there's mad niggas moving in and out the crib, gang. All he had to say was, yo, bro. From saying I be with AMP, gang. You feel me? Nigga, I don't know that nigga, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Every nigga, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Ever since I stopped smoking, I've been 1,000% aware of everything, bro. So all the nigga had to do was say, "Oh, bro, I'm this and I do this."
Or the nigga got irritated, cause I'll be real with you. After a couple days, and it take probably they would say 6 months to a year for that shit to fully get out your system. So you're still gonna witness symptoms here and there. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You're gonna get irritated. You're gonna hate having too many people around, and that was just probably a moment like that. All jokes aside, all honesty, the nigga probably just got irritated in that moment. It was mad niggas around. He probably didn't. It was mad loud. He probably just wanted to do a chill stream or some shit with shorty, and bro just walked in, and I ain't gonna lie, he just seized the opportunity, gang. Like, literally.
So Reggie doesn't know him, but he also did recognize his face. Interesting. Also, another thing he says is that he stopped smoking, so that's why he's more aware. But to me, it just sounds like he ain't got no patience. That Zah must be suppressing the real Reggie.
I'll
this
be
nigga
real
right
with you.
now
I
is
keep it a buck. I will keep it a buck. That is a lot. That is most of the reason why niggas don't want to stop smoking. Is because there's two reasons. They're irritable and they can't sleep, gang. That's the reason why niggas continue to smoke. I feel like they can't sleep and they get very, very irritated. Very irritated.
No way in hell does the dude that you are literally right by in this photo not seem familiar to you. So you just can't say you're more aware, but you're also not aware of the person that was right by you. Dammy posted this and he said, self-control is a beautiful thing. It really is, because self-control will stop you from claiming you don't know the guy your big brother had on giving speeches.
What I want to say is, a lot of you guys, you don't know your purpose. And you feel like you don't have no purpose. But the truth is, the fact that you wake up every single day, the fact that God gives you breath in your lungs every single day is a sign that you do have purpose. You have to keep walking in your walk to find that purpose. It's gonna get tough. People are gonna hate on you. People are gonna doubt on you. People are gonna throw dirt in your name. That's a part of the journey. You have to embrace it. And in this journey, it's cultivating you to who you're supposed to be.
This was Mafiathon 3, I'm pretty sure, and Dammy is literally just
and
sitting
that nigga
with
was
Kai
there the whole 30 days, right? Reggie was there the whole 30 days.
Cenat. So along with the picture of Reggie and Dammy being together, even if Reggie didn't remember the name, at the very least he definitely could have recognized the guy and approached the situation
but the thing is that this is what they're missing. The nigga literally said, yo, I've been around bro before, I just couldn't put a name on it. He literally said that. Am I bugging? He literally said, yo, he admitted, yo, I've been around him, I just couldn't put a name on it.
a lot more grace. It came across as egotistical and rude. It felt like Reggie was trying to embarrass Dammy, and everyone sees it.
You know, Reggie, that streaming nigga, used to actually be funny. Now every time I see him,
this is dead ass how I found out about this shit. This nigga right here.
In a clip, he's saying how he doesn't know another nigga who's relevant and how much money he got. And I always say that time tells all when you trying to say whether or not you made the right person famous. Remember when Reggie was a
nigga got the music loud as shit though.
bum ass nigga making skits at the corner of his motherfucking block because he couldn't be too loud in his mama house, and the niggas that he was making skits with after the cameras was off, they was all trying to pile a little money together to get a $20 3-5 so they could all smoke that. When he was poor, like most niggas, he was humble, he was cool. He wouldn't get on stream and try to emasculate another nigga by saying, I don't know you, gang, I don't know your name, I don't know.
But you know what I will say? You know what I will say? A lot of people talk about, oh yeah, I would do this if I had money and I would do that if I have money. But a lot of people don't have money, so it's just like they don't know how they will react to certain situations like that. I ain't gonna lie. One thing I will say is that these niggas is young as hell with a lot of money. You feel what I'm saying? They don't flex their money, of course. Sometimes they do. They'll do little shit here and there, do crazy events or whatever. But for the most part, these niggas are between the ages of 20 and 24, making probably more than probably $10,000 a month, which is enough, way more than the average person. So it's like when they walking into money like that, and even more money, like I know they probably making way more than that. But when you walk into that type of money, it's just like, I ain't gonna lie, you are gonna change it some type of way. It's whether you gonna learn from it or not, and how bad do you make your situations. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you're not out here wilding, but it's just like, okay, you're doing shit like this, but you recover from it, you're learning from your situations, it's just like, you can always recover from shit like this. But I ain't gonna lie, I just feel like a lot of people talk on and be like, yeah, this nigga's a this ass nigga, switch on your day one ass nigga, but it's just like, yo, bro, y'all niggas don't like, y'all niggas like don't make that type of money, bro. Like y'all aren't in the same situation, so it's just like, you feel me? You don't know how you react. I feel like you would make some of the same mistakes that certain people do, and certain people don't. They just know better, but. Feel me?
I don't know how true this is, but he's saying Reggie was putting in on a fourth. Where is he getting that information from? That is a new level of trenches I didn't know existed. I'm blessed enough to say I've always had bread for the czar. That level of trenches is something new to me. And assuming it's true, I just can't understand why someone with humble beginnings like that would be trying to embarrass someone else. You quite literally know the trenches, but you're still trying to slime Dammy out for the camera. That's why you gotta close that back door. Now, apparently in the club, the Clover Boys was staring Neon down, and he had some frustrations to vent about it.
Jenny! Nice to meet you, Jenny! Word. Much love. I'm gonna text him. Why Clover mad?
Is that fucking Kyle Rich?
Why Clover mad, Chad? Why Clover mad? You act like I killed someone. I said something when I was 16 years old. Fucking crybabies. Get a grip. Motherfuckers treat one man like he's God. Bro, I was at a Nicki Minaj thing one time, and they were like, yo, bro, if I would have seen him, bro, I would have crashed out.
I ain't gonna lie. You can't even say that, because it's like, yeah, they're all his friends, so it's like they're gonna back Kai regardless. But I kind of get where he's coming from, where it's like, yo, niggas is trying to like Neon, and I don't know, because they saying Neon is still not past his old ways, so I don't even know what his intentions are or what they look like. But it's just like they're gonna fight for Kai regardless. But it's just like when you're trying to change up your image and you come around them again and you apologize for the situation, it's just like, yo, damn, now they kind of like chasing it. I guess that's how Neon feels.
My opinion of Neon is that he is definitely more annoying than he was as a kid, but I don't really have anything more to say about him beyond that. What he said about worshiping Kai Cenat was pretty funny.
I feel like Kid Neon, nothing was more annoying than Kid Neon. That nigga was just doing anything, dog. Now it's just like he kind of settled down. He's not doing more of the crazy shit. Now he's just out doing IRLs with like big names, going to events, shit like that.
It's not necessarily true. If you know about Dez, he was trying to backdoor Kai. You so epic, DH. But low-key, when you think about what Neon said, I feel like it kind of points more so to how Kai-centered those men are. Yeah, they have their own brands, but they're still Kai Cenat affiliates. How do you escape the shadow of the number one? I wouldn't know. With that being said, Reggie is...
I feel like you don't, honestly, bro. There's no way, bro. There's no way you do. It's just like, I ain't gonna say it's no way you do it. I feel like it goes through time. It's just like, being that Kai is out the industry and now, like, they done shifted to watching a different streamer now. It's like, you gotta spend time with that for them to be like, yo, this nigga's been doing this shit for years, bro. So it's just like, you can't even say that shit no more. The nigga's still holding these numbers 5, 7, 10 years later. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe 3 years later, 4 years later, and that, I feel like that's the only way to like, I don't know, surpass that.
A case study on ego and what not to do. You shouldn't embarrass people for the camera, and you shouldn't need Zod to keep your energy right. But that's really all I had to say. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. I love you all.
I ain't gonna lie. When I don't smoke, one thing I will say is that I just don't talk. Like, I don't say anything. I be irritable, but it be like in my head. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't make that a public thing. Like, if I'm irritated, I'll just go sit somewhere, be quiet, go on my phone and some shit. But I don't think I will react like this though. But I feel like bro's gonna get over this. He's gonna recover over this. I feel like it may be symptoms of, like, you know what I'm saying, him not smoking, but it also may be he was trying to like say something and it just came off wrong. But I feel like maybe they'll squash the shit in the future. It's not really that serious, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's really not that serious. But I feel like it's just gonna kind of look weird because the nigga did it on stream. So Dammy might be like, yo, you farting for the views. Da da da. I can't hang with niggas like you. You know how that shit go, bro. But W video though, bro. W video.